Hello, it's Nancy today. I haven't talked to you all day. Did I talk to you yesterday? I don't know. Well, let me see if I can remember what we did today. Today I got up, I hung out with my mom. I love hanging out with her. I lie down with her in the morning and we visit. And then, oh, we went downstairs and she's got this awesome new chair that reclines and it's just so comfortable and it's supportive and the legs go up nicely. So I sat there and I did some of my YouTube stuff. And Barb and I went for a walk. Oh yeah, I didn't upload that one yet. That's the next one to upload. I really don't have a lot of videos ahead to upload. I'm right caught up. But we went for a walk and Barb was really spending time identifying the trees. I was quite impressed with how much she knows about whether the leaves are right across from each other or beside each other and how many leaves are in a group and what the bark looks like and the berries and the shape of the berries and all that. It was very interesting to hang out with her. She's as precise about um, identifying trees as I am about birds. See, here we are down here in Georgia, and I don't think she's ever been to Georgia. She's been to Tennessee and the states between Ontario and going straight down to Tennessee. So these bushes and trees are all different. I don't know the names of all these vines. There's a lot of vines that grow on the trees here. That picture behind me is not crooked. It's actually straight. If I sit up and hold this properly. Yeah, see if I were to hold this properly. I don't think it's crooked anyway. Oh well. But when I'm like this, then it looks crooked because I'm twisting my laptop. Whee! Anyway, okay, so we did that, and then Mom and I went for a walk up to the mailbox. And I didn't make breakfast today. She made her own breakfast when we were going down the hill. I thought that was probably good not to do everything for her because otherwise she'll lose the strength that she has. And it was really nice today. It was 75. It's really a lovely day. So we went up and sat on the swing and I took my bobbin lace up and I tried to work on it and I, I I took it all apart. I had made one of the fans and it was completely wrong, and so I took it all apart and then I put it back together and I did it right the second time. But now I have to go from a fan to a spider, and I can't figure out how to change from the fan to the spider. I know, well, I thought I knew how to do the spider, but now I've forgotten everything. So I was quite confused. I tried to do it inside. Oh, and Yadira came, and Yadira is such a sweetheart. I just love talking Spanish to her. I'm amazed at how much Spanish I can speak. We just carry on a great conversation, and there's only one or two words that she says that I don't understand. There was a few that I was never really sure about, like go get and bring back, and find and show, and smell. I didn't know smell was gwelly. I thought it was dwelly, but dwelly is hurt. Anyway, so she's teaching me lots of things, and I just really love it. I used to have a book with 200 verbs, Spanish verbs, and I remember having to learn them and take a test when I was in school in Mexico. But I don't have that book anymore. Maybe it's at home. I would never have thrown it out. Anyway, so we did that, and then we watched TV. We watched a movie about Queen Victoria when she was young and she was queen and she married Prince Albert. But we missed the first half of the movie. It would have been so nice to see the whole thing. I really would have liked that. And was her mother's name Victoria also? But her father was the king? And at the time they were laying out the table for King George III, who had been dead for 20 years. The table was laid out for the king's dinner every night, even though he'd been dead for 20 years. So Prince Albert took upon himself to straighten out the affairs of the castle. I thought that was kind of cool. And what else did we do? Barb went down in the woods and she found some vines and she wrapped them up and made a big wreath. She, not a huge wreath, but she brought them in to decide what they were, to identify them. It was very cool to see how to see her in action, to see her learning all these things and identifying everything. Very fun. I should ask if I can make a basket out of that big loop she started with. It's so much fun to be with my mother. Oh, I just love my mother so much. I just love lying down beside her and hugging her. And we sing and we talk and we just chat and we laugh together. I got her some memory pills, some ginkgo biloba, and I put them beside her other pills. And she said, now when am I supposed to take them? And I said, every time you see them. So I put a little sign on that. I've got a sign that says when to take the other one, morning and night. And so this one's supposed to take at the same time. And I said, and don't forget to take your memory pill. I think that's the most important one, because if she remembers to take her memory pill and her memory is good enough, then she'll remember that I'm not really ever gone very far, and she won't think that her life is over, she's all by herself forever, and what's going to become of her? Such worries. What's going to become of me? It must be an awful fear. What are they going to do to me? Where are they? Don't put me in a funny farm. What an awful thing to have to worry about. I'd like her to feel very secure. Alas. Anyway, I love talking to you, dear. She made a wonderful dinner again. She makes good dinners. And it's nice when she comes and makes dinner for us and I don't have to cook. And then she comes next day and does the dishes. I love that too. Oh dear. Well, I did my laundry. It's the first time I've done my laundry since I left Canada. When did I leave Canada? Monday. What is this day? Well, it's the 27th or 8th? 28th. And this is a Friday? Thursday. Thursday. So I left on Monday of last week. So I've been gone Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 1 week and 3 days. Not bad. I like being here. Oh, so nice to be outside smelling. Smelling the smell of the pines and all the different fragrances. Do you know there's gladiolas in bloom up the road? And the camellias are all starting to be covered with blossoms. It's so beautiful. Why did anybody ever go to Canada? What did they see in Canada? And I always wondered, why did they stay? But now I know. They didn't go up to Canada. They came across to Canada. My hair looks pretty good, doesn't it? I know what it looks like in the back. Want to see the back? I'll show you this side of it. I can turn it the right way. Isn't it beautiful? I like being pretty. I told somebody the other day, they were talking about youth and beauty, and I said, well, don't lose. She said, oh, I wish I didn't have wrinkles. And I said, well, you must have lost weight. See, don't lose weight. Lose weight, you'll be wrinkly. Let that be a lesson to you all. Okay, well, I guess I talked your ear off long enough. Hey, what's this thing? Your computer might be at risk, blah, 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 blah. And what does that say? 8 minutes and 59 seconds. 9 minutes? I have captivated your attention for 9 minutes. At least I can pretend. Okay, well, I love you, dears. You can do this at home. Results may differ. I'll turn it off on 3. 1, 2.